Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is SITI HAFIZAH. Today we are going to present our Excel project where we are selling perfume and the name of our group is ASDZ Groups. The member of the group is SITI HAFIZAH binti RUSMADI, ADIBAH ADHA binti SHAHRIR and ZIKRY HAKIM bin ISHAK. So we are selling affordable perfume with a top-notch quality. So moving on to the next sheet, which is our data for perfume selling by years. There are three data by years that use, which is 2019, 2020, and 2021, which is before COVID-19, during COVID-19, which is under PKP, and after the COVID-19 impact. In the three data, we have the same column, which is the perfume scent, volume, price per unit, quantity sold, and total sales. We have the same column for the three data, but in 2021, we are adding another column, which is discount, because we want to attract customer to buy our perfume. To get the total sale for each perfume, we use this formula: E11 times with F11 that will result the total sales for Dahlia. And the same things go for another types of perfume. We are just times the price and the quantity of the scent to get their total sales by years. So the next one is how we get the total accumulated sales in 2019. So to get the accumulated sales, we are going to use some formula which is from G11 to the G2020. So from this, just drag and we get the total accumulated sales for 2019. So for another example, for sales in 2020, we want to find the quantity sold over 200 units. So we will use a count if formula, which is count if formula. So from count if formula, we select M10 until M20 for the range, and over 200 because we want to find the quantity sold that over 200 units. So we click there and we get four quantity sold that over 200 units. The same thing for the quantity sold over 100 units, where we are using count if formula. From for the range, we use M11 to M20. For the criteria is below 100. So we will get two quantity that sold over 100 units. We are going to use a count formula to determine how many types of perfume that we sell. So from the count, we use a formula count. We choose 1 until 10, then until 10, then we get a 10 total of product. Another formula that we use is sum if. We use sum if to find the price for minimality, because we are having a lot of type of scent, so we only need a one price. So for minimality, we use sum if. The formula of sum if is, and for range we use S11 to S20. S11 to S20. So in the criteria, what we want to find is minimality. So we put minimality. For the sum range, the price is, we use U11 until U20. So we got the price for minimality is 30. As already mentioned, at the 2021 sales, we are adding a new column, which is a discount column. We are giving 10% discount for big perfume and the small discount, which is 5% for the mini Dahlia. So how we get the total sale after discount? We are using the we are using the formula which is W11, which is total sales, times with 19 per 100, which is percentage of the discount. So when we put the formula here, we will get the total of sale of discount. So the last one is the chart that we use to make our data look more colorful and easy to understand. For the quantity sold 2019, Melati has the highest. Melati, as we can see, Melati has the highest sales, which is 770. For the total sale is also Melati. Having a higher sales, which is 35,000 ringgit. So for the quantity sold in 2020, we are just pie chart where we can see the Seroja doing very well by 16%, and total sale for 2020, where is Seroja also doing highest sales. So for quantity sold in 2021, we are using a bar graph chart, but we are used for horizontal, where we can see from left to the right. So the longest one is Seroja, where it exceeds for 500, and the total value is also Seroja, which is we have really high sales with the Seroja for 25,000 ringgit.
My name is ZIKRY HAKIM bin ISHAK, and I will continue with the if function. So for the if function is the logical comparison between the value and expectation. So based on our company and our business, our expectation either it is actually on actual quantity sold and also expected quantity sold. So to expect this, so we will use the if function. So for the if function, so we just here and then take an insert function and if. Okay, so the logical test is whether the between actual and also expected quantity sold. So as an example, the actual quantity sold for the J9, so 530, is it bigger than the expected quantity sold of I9? Okay, so if it is true, so it is above expectation, while if it is false, so it is below expectation. So and then okay, so that's it, above expectation, because expected is 500 quantity but the actual is 530. So same goes on as the others, as we can see that's below, says it's expected 230 but actual is 115 and so on.
Assalamualaikum, my name is ADIBAH binti SHAHRIR. So I will start presenting to you our sales overview by Ask Easy Group in 3 years time. So in 2019, we managed to get 3,000 ringgit and our sales was reducing to 2,730 in 2020 since our country was impacted by pandemic COVID-19. And in 2021, our sale is increasing to 5,700 ringgit as we came into decision to make discount for each of our products to increase our sales. Moving on to the hyperlink. Hyperlink is used to create a shortcut in the current work to another location, which means that if the customers wish to view the products before they are purchasing, they may click the link to view the products. For example, if they want to buy Dahlia perfume, they can click the link and the link will bring them to our Google Drive to view the picture of perfume. So this is the picture of Dahlia perfume.
So for pivot tables, usually from the data, we can make a pivot table just like this. So we will have like this one. So minimality, sum of quantity sale is 100, sum of total sales is 30. So this is the pivot chart. So for 2021 pivot sales, this is for sum of total sale 2021, sum of total sale after discount. So we want to see without any column. So Cempaka before discount we can see is 15750, and after sum of total sales, after the total sales after discount, we only have 14175. We can see it clearly. So now we turn it into the chart. So we can see Cempaka. The pink one is sum of total sales, but after the discount, the sales are a bit lower because we give a discount to the customer, but it's already boost our sales, so it will be fine.
So this is VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP or vertical lookup is a function that makes Excel search for a certain value in a column. For example, if we want to find the price per unit after discount for Cempaka perfume, we may click the column and use VLOOKUP formula. So D20, which is VLOOKUP value, D20, namely Cempaka, and we are using the table from D5 until G15, and the column number index total 4, which there are 4 columns in the table, and we are using false as we are going to find the exact match. And then by clicking the enter, we are able to find the price per unit after discount for Cempaka, which amounted to 45 ringgit after reduced to 10% off. And this VLOOKUP also applicable if we want to find quantity sold for 2021 and total sales after discount for each perfumes. Slicer is an alternative for filter where they provide the similar function. Slicer provides a button that click to filter the tables. For example, if the customer's budget is 30 ringgit only, they may click the button and the table will show them which perfume that worth 30 ringgit. And if they want to find the perfume that contains 50 milliliter, they may click the button of 50 milliliter and the table will show the perfume that contains 50 milliliter. This will make the customer become easier to search our products that suit their budgets and preferences.
So for the next is the filter function. So the filter function is the filter data based on criteria. So as an example, so we want to filter from this table. So we just need to add a filter, and then there's an arrow. So if we want to filter such as the Dahlia product only, so which is Dahlia and Mini Dahlia, just click here and then sort with the Dahlia and also Mini Dahlia. So okay, so that's it, Dahlia and Mini Dahlia. So we can know what is the price per unit, quantity sold and total sales, also data variation. So the next is either we want to defilter the total sales on 2020 since it is during pandemic COVID-19. Okay, as we can see that the lowest is 2,730 ringgit, while the highest is 12,450 ringgit. So we just want to filter it into a amount of 5,000 until 10,000 only. So we can use the number filter and then between. So in between the 5,000 ringgit and also less than the 10,000 ringgit. So and then it's okay. Yes, so there's a 3 product that have the 5,000 until 10,000 ringgit Malaysia total sales, which is Cambodia, Mini Cambodia and Melati. Next is the data variation function. So for the data variation function, it is to restrict the type of data or values entered into Excel. So during the pandemic COVID-19, so we want to recheck our sale that we can avoid the losses. So for this data validation, so this area is data validation. As we can set it by going to the data tab and then the data validation. So going to the data validation and we can insert the settings, which is allowing in only the time, so between the 8 AM and 7 PM. Input message, so it has appear. So attention, please enter last time sales was rechecked between 8 AM until 7 PM in 12-hour format. And then the error alert if someone enters the invalid data. So it is warning, attention, please insert time between 8 AM until 7 PM 12-hour format. So then okay, so this is the right format, 557, 559, But then if someone input such as the 1400, so when enter, there will be attention, please insert time between 8 AM until 7 PM.